It's literally almost 2 a.m. Just got to my family's house. Today's the day I moved to New York for residency. Honestly, I just want to sleep. Drove all the way with all this load. Couldn't see anything, but we made it. We thank God. Good morning, y'all. My name is Dr. Orion Beth, and I am moving to New York today for my first doctor job. Today is Wednesday, June 25th. I'm about to shower and go to the train station because I'm taking the Amtrak since I'm not too far away. However, I had packed like so much stuff in my car, but my family will bring that at a later date when I can actually move into my apartment. So yeah, I need to get ready because I'm meant to be leaving in like 10 minutes. That probably won't happen. Yes, wish me luck. I'm very nervous, very excited, and I need to go get ready.
Dad, my name is DJ. I'm driving out right now to the airport to catch our train to New York for our residency. We will be missing her so much. She's been so much of a blessing, but we believe that this is a new chapter that God has started in her life, and we look forward to the great things that she'll be doing with our patients, with the community, the new friends she's going to be making, and we pray for her that the presence of God will go with her to make all things work together for her. We love you, amen.
Aw, thank you, amen.
I see a very bright future ahead of you. Residency is in sight, and you're clearly glowing places, and you have a 2020 vision for success, and no pupil can compare to you because you're respectable.
I'm literally in New York City. What the hell? I feel like such a tourist. This is like my third or fourth time in New York, but I've actually never seen the Empire State Building or Madison Square Garden. And I walked out the station and they're like right there in front of me. There's the Empire State Building, Madison Square Garden, right there. It's crazy. I'm excited. Hey y'all, I am officially in my hotel now. It's in the Harlem area, which I am at because the hospital where we're doing orientation tomorrow is not exactly in the Harlem area, but this was the closest I could get for a reasonable price. Yeah, I am happy to be here. It's really crazy that I'm actually here for residency, and like I just got a one-way ticket on a train and I'm just not going back to DC. So that's interesting. But yeah, I'm really just soaking it all in. New York's been very beautiful. This hotel is very cutesy. Let me actually show you guys a quick tour. So interestingly enough, when you first walk in, you see the bathroom. Like it's continuous with the bedroom floor. Yeah, there's the bathroom here. And then when you turn around, you can see the room. So this is the overall setup here. It's small, but it does what it needs to do. I'm just staying here one night. And this is the worst view I have ever had at a hotel ever. This view is actually horrendous, but can't complain. Hi y'all, good evening. It's around 7 o'clock now. And there is a mixer that I believe is hosted by the GME, which has like all the residents and stuff. So I'm getting ready for that. I'm looking forward to meeting some people, building communities. I'm a little nervy, but I am excited. So that's what I'm currently getting ready for. Ooh, got some in my eye. But yeah, it's like officially a new chapter, and I can't wait to see what tonight and the next 4 years has in store. While my concealer sits, I just wanted to catch you guys up on why I'm in a hotel. So my residency program has subsidized housing, thankfully, thank God, because New York can get very expensive very quickly. However, because there's currently a senior resident living in the apartment I was assigned, I'm not able to move until July 4th. Just so you guys have timeline, today's Wednesday, June 25th. Orientation starts tomorrow. So in order to kind of cut costs a little bit for the days that I actually have things to do regarding orientation, shadowing, getting acclimated, I will be staying in hotels in Manhattan. However, the days I don't have anything to do, I'm going to be staying with one of my uncles and aunties in Staten Island, which is about an hour away. And then when I actually have to start on the job on July 1st, that's the day most residents have as their official start date, I'm going to get an Airbnb very close to the hospital that I will be at. So yeah, this is a lot of extra costs, but it's okay. I'm just happy to be here and that I was able to figure out a plan. And I'm thankful to even have family in the surrounding area, so I'm not just drowning in thousands of dollars worth of accommodations. Okay, this is the finished look. Do I look bonita? I hope so. Sea bug. I'm trying to do cute aesthetic video, putting on my jewelry, but this mosquito has other plans for me. Where did my bracelet go? Struggle bus today. I don't even know whether that's a fly or a mosquito. Okay, y'all, got my stuff in the background. This is the finished look, and I'm about to head into my Uber. Okay, hey y'all, I am back in the hotel now. The event was really fun. Everybody was super kind, welcoming, and yeah, it was nice to meet and mingle with my co-residents and people who were also incoming interns, as well as the senior residents. So yeah, now I'm just going to get ready and go to sleep because I have orientation tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. and we cannot be late for that. So good night. Oh my gosh, y'all. I know I keep saying this in the video, but I can't believe I'm actually here. I'm actually living in New York City as a doctor. Isn't that crazy? I've really been doing a lot of reflecting over the last few weeks, especially since I've moved. It's so crazy how I've been working towards this for 6 years. Actually, for 10 years. I've been working to become a doctor since high school, and I've actually matched into my dream specialty, and I'm living in an amazing city. I've just been filled with so much gratitude. But I can't say the journey's not been tough, and that's why I'm even more proud that it's really my hard work as well as a great support system and God who's brought me this far. But having the opportunity to see something that was once a dream, a concept of a plan, come to fruition, and I'm literally living in answered prayers, I truly am so blessed. But like I said, the journey has been hard. Medical school was hard. Even the moving process, coming out to a new city, trying to put myself out there while trying to balance work, has been difficult. And honestly, it can be overwhelming and stressful. But one thing that I use as a tool to help decrease stress and be able to focus while I'm doing whatever work I'm doing has been Magic Mind. This is what Magic Mind looks like. If you haven't heard of it before, it's a mental performance shot. Unlike something like coffee that might make you super jittery and give you energy, but in the end you end up crashing and burning, Magic Mind's a little bit more sustainable, and it actually helps stimulate the production of ATP, which is the main energy source that the body uses. boxes. It gives you more of a calm energy and puts your mind in a flow state. I usually just shake it and drink it as a shot. You can also put it in other drinks. And I've been using Magic Mind for like 3 years now, since my second year of medical school. And I've had a subscription for like 4 or 5 months now. And I've really been loving the subscription. It's super easy. They ship the boxes of 15 or 30 right to your door. This is what the box looks like. As you see, my thing is starting to empty out because I've been using it quite a bit during residency. And it's really helped me even in my transition from being a medical student to a physician. Being able to manage a lot more patients. In my experience of using Magic Mind over the years, it's really made me a lot more productive and helped me to calm my mind and get things done a little bit more efficiently. And I'm learning efficiency is everything. Whether you're a medical student, doctor, or other professional just trying to achieve some sort of goal in life, I think you would really be able to benefit from Magic Mind. I really suggest you check out the link and the code in my description to get a discount and consider adding Magic Mind to your day-to-day life. Good morning. I'm about to head to orientation now. I have on these little tweed loafers and I'm gonna get in my Uber now. See y'all. Hi y'all. I am back from the hospital from orientation. It was fine. It was a lot of information, PowerPoints, and the resident seemed super kind, but it is kind of starting to hit me now that I've actually like stepped foot in the hospital. Wait a minute, I'm actually about to start, but it's seeming like everybody is super helpful, which is part of what I was looking for. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. But now I am back in my hotel and I need to check out. So I'm going to move to my next hotel and pack. Hopefully I get it done because I have like 15 minutes before checkout time. So I'll see y'all later. I am now in my next hotel. In between, I worked on like some modules for the onboarding, EPIC training, and we also had this meeting about how to mitigate discrimination, mitigating bias. So I went to that. That was a Zoom call. And now I am in the Hell's Kitchen area in my new hotel. This hotel is much nicer than the last one. The last one was cool, but this one's super cool. So let me show y'all. Y'all can already see in the back. When you walk in, you can see the bedroom with my luggage, all this little art there. And you have the TV, some storage areas, table. And I like this because it's kind of like a mirror, like reflection type situation. You see that? And I really love the view. Much better than my last hotel's view, but you can see the city. And here's the bathroom. So that's basically the hotel room. I haven't eaten since like very early this morning, so I need to get myself some food. And I want to actually go to the hospital again, except this is a different location, to do like fit testing. So that's when we have to practice and size ourselves for the N95 face masks. So that's something I need to get done. Hopefully I can do that soon. Good evening, y'all. I just finished getting ready. This is the outfits. So there is a mixer for the internal medicine department, which is what I'm about to head to. I'm excited to get to talk to some of the people who I wasn't able to meet at orientation. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. Hi y'all, I'm back from the meet and greet. It was super fun, got to know some more people. It was with the internal medicine department, so a lot of the interns as well as PGY2s, PGY3s, even a couple of attendings were there. So it was a good time overall. Now I'm going to try and head to sleep. I'm going to iron my scrubs, shower, and go to sleep because tomorrow I have to be at the hospital because we have shadowing. So basically we're going to go in, it's just regular shadowing, try and get a flow for what the unit's going to be like. My first rotation is at the medical ICU, so going to try and get acclimated to that. I am a little bit nervous. I haven't worn scrubs in months, but hopefully it goes okay. But I need to really try and get some sleep. So have a good night. Good morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. I'm about to head out to the ICU. And I also am gonna try and pack and check out of this hotel ahead of time. I'm feeling a little bit more excited this morning. So hopefully everything goes well. See y'all. I am walking out of shadowing. It was fine. So we stayed for a sign out. I saw a couple patients with one of the current interns, and we stayed for a portion of rounds, so it wasn't too bad. A lot of trying to, sorry it's loud, a lot of trying to like figure out Epic and things like that. But honestly, everybody was super kind, super helpful. It seems to be a pretty good culture at this hospital as far as people being respectful and whatnot, and good learning environment. Even on rounds, they were taking times out to teach us, even though we haven't started yet. So it was good. Thankfully, one of my co-interns, who's also starting on the ICU with me, lives in the same apartment complex as I'm going to be moving into. And he was kind enough to let me check out the apartment building and his apartment, kind of get a scope for what it looks like. And yeah, it was pretty cool. More spacious than I was expecting considering it's a studio. But yeah, I can't complain. So hopefully my apartment's good as well. Good afternoon, y'all. I am eating an apple in the Big Apple. But I heard an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so I wonder what that means. Someone please tell me I'm funny in the comments. I dropped by the nail salon. I'll show you guys a better clip. But I had to get rid of my acrylics because the hospitals obviously have limits as far as how long your nails can be. And they also want to make sure like the nails are fresh and things like that, not chipped. But right now I'm actually walking to Central Park. I'm actually going to meet up with one of my co-residents to go take a walk there. And the weather is a lot nicer. This week it's been like 100 degrees, but today's been like 70, so good weather to take a stroll, I guess. Good afternoon, y'all. I'm currently in Manhattan. Last night I went to Staten Island to stay with my uncle to save on some money, and I have been on quite the journey, a 1.5 hour, 2 hour journey to Manhattan to go hang out with the ophthalmology residents. So that's where I'm heading now. We're going to this place called Little Island, so it might be a park type of situation, so that's where I'm heading now. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm so late, but I've had quite the journey. Oh my gosh. Hi y'all. I'm now in my Airbnb. I spent a lot of today finishing onboarding modules and things like that, and it's officially my last night of freedom. I start tomorrow morning, and I meant to get to the hospital at 6:15 a.m. for the ICU. I'm getting there a little bit early. We typically start sign out at 7, which is when the night team talks to the day team about everything going on with the patients. But I'm gonna come in a bit early to kind of get acclimated and just give myself time to do what I need to do for the first day. Right now, I'm feeling a little less nervous than before, but I know that the first day is gonna be very hard. So all I can really do is pray and go to sleep so I feel well rested. So that's what I'm gonna do now, so good night. Wish me luck. Or not luck, pray for me. All right, good morning, y'all. Today is July 1st. It's 5 a.m. and it's my first day. Oh my gosh, I look so tired. It's my first day of residency. What's up, y'all? Editing Oriafa here. So I'm going to make my vlog for my first few days of residency a separate vlog because otherwise this video is going to take forever. So now I'm going to transition into part 2 of this video, which is about me moving into my apartment finally. So be sure to check out the next video as well, and bear in mind when you watch that one that it's happening in the timeline of this video. Good morning, vlog. I am in my new apartment finally. I left the Airbnb quite early. I couldn't stay in there for one more second, honestly. My apartment looks pretty nice. Only thing I don't like is the bathroom. So I'm gonna give you a quick empty tour. So first thing when you walk in is you see the kitchen. Here's the fridge, stove, oven, countertop space. And they have cabinets here as well as this little pantry closet. So my food is there now. And then to the right, we have the dressing area / bathroom thing. So what it is you have a closet space here, and then another closet space here. And then the sink is outside of the bathroom here. So this is the dressing area, mirror. Okay. And then you can see the bathroom here. So this is what it's looking like. And that's the toilet floor. So the actual bathroom space is pretty small. The main thing wrong with my apartment is that that stuff is peeling right there. So that's kind of ghetto, not gonna lie. So that's this area. This is not the only closet space. When you come out into the main area, there's also another closet. So I have my luggage in there right now. And here is the main attraction, the main space. Let me move back so you can see the whole thing. So this is where we have the studio. I haven't fully decided how I'm going to organize this. Let me get it to you from a different angle. So now I'm standing in the corner. There's the vent. And then we have 2 windows. And it's actually a pretty nice view of New York City. So I'm not mad at the view. I'm not mad at the apartment, and I got it for a super reasonable price. So yeah. My family is currently on their way. They're driving all the way up from Maryland with my stuff. If you remember the beginning of the vlog, remember the car is so full. So a couple people are taking the Amtrak, a couple people taking the bus. I'm really glad my family's coming to help me because I cannot do this by myself. Okay, y'all, I'm heading to the hospital real quick to set up my direct deposit because that's important. And maybe I'll also try and get a couple cleaning supplies and water and things like that to sustain me and my family when they arrive in a couple minutes. It's about 10:30 p.m. now. I got a boo-boo. Oops. I whacked myself in the head with a gate, a metal gate. It was not cute. But we made some progress. Came back from IKEA, built a couple things. There's still so much more to build. And it's sad, I actually have to go to work tomorrow at 7. But let me show you what we built. So the apartment did not come with a microwave, so I bought that microwave. There's my new air fryer, a couple things in the pantry, bunch of stuff there. But I built this desk. Well, this is not a desk actually. This is a dining table, a small dining table. And my family worked on building the couch. I'm glad that's done. So now we can sleep on the couch because my sisters are staying with me. One of my sisters is sleeping in the corner. And I just got an air mattress, so I'm gonna blow that up. Yeah, it's a hot mess right now, but at least we have something going. But yeah, from IKEA, that is a TV stand type of thing that I'm planning to put where my sister's sleeping right now. This is a desk chair, and that's a desk. This This is a coffee table. I believe that's all that we bought at IKEA, but I need to buy chairs for the table because the chairs that I wanted at IKEA, they only had one, but I wanted to buy at least two. So I have to find chairs that I want to get. I'll probably do that tonight so that they can arrive before my family leaves. But yeah, my rug has been laid out as well. So that's been the progress. Good night, y'all. A couple days have passed now. Actually, no, it's the next day. I'm walking back home from the ICU. Today was a very hectic day. I had one of the longer days, 14 hours complete. I barely ate my lunch, which is on me, honestly. I need to do better. Bye. Good morning, y'all. It's literally like almost 2 months later. I am so sorry, y'all, for getting this video out terribly late. Residency's kind of been a little bit hard, low-key, but we'll talk about that another time. It's not so bad, it's doable. But to close out the video, I wanted to just show a little more complete tour of my apartment now that I've actually decorated and settled in a little bit. So like I said, it's been almost 2 months now. It's a little bit more lived in, but I just wanted to show you guys a picture of what I did. And I'm going to put links to a lot of the things that I bought off of Amazon in my Amazon storefront, so you can find that link in the description. But let's go. So this is the view when you first walk in. There's the pantry over there, sink. You already saw this stuff. I put all my little magnets from back home on the fridge. Yeah, I have like my blenders, NutriBullet in this cabinet, and then like plates, cups, seasonings. I really love those little glass cups that I got. They're like iridescent, but yeah, they're like 4 layers, but I'm not that tall. And then soap, and then I have my air fryer in there. Got some pots in there. There's my trash can. And when you come back in here, this is the dressing area. Got like the soap, toothbrush holder, closet's a little bit more filled out, and I got a hamper, and this one has like wheels. Now that I no longer have in-unit laundry, but the laundry is still in the building, it's a little bit easier to go with the wheels. I also got these little scent thingies. I really am glad I got them because it didn't really start feeling homey until the smell was like something positive rather than just smelling like New York or like rundown apartment, you know? My family made this little thing with Bible verses. They gave me like a bunch of copies to like stick around my apartment. And here's my bathroom. Sorry, I literally just showered. Toilet. This is the shower curtain I got, and my little bath rug says you look good. I think it's so cute. Some of y'all are gonna hate it, but yeah. And then I put my little shoe hanger thing on the bathroom door because when I close the door, then I can access it easily. I also have like a couple shoes down there in the closet, mini trash cans. Here's my other closet. I have most of my heels on the floor there, but also like some of the shoes I wear most. I wear these Calzeros to work a lot. These New Balances I wear everywhere. And the Crocs, you know, gotta have them at reach. And then here is my bed. Let me show you from this angle. Ironing board over there. Scale. Here's my bed. I think I showed you guys earlier in the video, it's adjustable, so it's pretty cool. Like, it can move, so the bottom is like moving right now. And over here I have my mirror. There's my ring light. My desk from IKEA, the chair. I have some like little books over here. I recently went to see Wicked on Broadway, ophthalmology book, the book I'm reading right now. Laptop. This is so doctor of me, but I have the Hippocratic Oath that my medical school gave me, like with my diploma. I have it framed right there. A couple other things. Got this little fake orchid from TJ Maxx. My family gave me this little book that has like a bunch of pictures with all my friends and little notes. It was the cutest thing ever. I have another one of those things there, some little reminders, whiteboard. My sisters wrote little cute messages on the whiteboard, so I don't want to ever erase it now. I got this little standing lamp thing, as well as that piece of art. The art's from TJ Maxx. My family bought the lamp. I don't know where it's from. I think Walmart. Here's the vent. Got my Billie Eilish vinyl, some more books, my match sign. I have my instruments in the corner there. This is the rug. So let's now enter the living room. Let me go from a different angle. So here's my little dining setup, work bag, shopping bag. I got like some command hooks here. I keep like these little, whatever these are called, these little jackets, as well as like my Patagonia stethoscope. I also have the hook over there for my keys and my badge for the hospital. This is my little dining setup here. That art's from TJ Maxx. That fake plant's from TJ Maxx. I got my Alexa, some Mucinex DM because I've been coughing. Got my little Keurig coffee maker here. And my mom was so kind to like drive all the way to Long Island, like over an hour, to get me these blue chairs. Because I was trying to go for like pink, blue, green in my apartment. And I remember I liked these ones when I saw it at IKEA, but I think there was only one of them as well. So I'm so thankful. And then it goes into the living room. That's the couch I bought. I bought this little sheepskin, whatever the frick, from Amazon. The pillows are from Amazon. The cloud little pillows also from Amazon. There's the little coffee stand from IKEA. And we also have the TV there. My family bought it for me. That's the TV stand. Got that little plant, my Wi-Fi, whatever thingy. And yeah, I think that's basically the apartment. You can see the view of New York out there. I forgot to show y'all, I also hung up those little pieces of artwork that I painted myself at various paints and sips. And yeah, also from TJ Maxx. Yes, that's the vibes. Thank y'all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for bearing with me. I know it was kind of chaotic, but that's how it was in reality, chaotic. And pray for me as I begin my residency. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like, thumbs up, and also give me a comment down below. And remember to check out Magic Mind, link in description. See y'all, adios.